We wanted to shoot I'm a Virgo as practically as possible. So we used puppets. We had a few of them. We had a 13-foot puppet. We had half-scale puppet for each actor.
Having a real puppet there that you can connect to is so grounding when you're there next to him and you don't have to imagine it.
Like, I can look at that big guy and actually, like, feel something for it, because it just looks and feels real.
Having a character that's a giant. It's one thing to conceive of it and build all the parts. It's another thing to actually have it together and realize just how big that is.
When I saw it, I was just overwhelmed. I was shocked that it could be this tall.
It's really scary, to be honest, because the 13-foot doll is really terrifying.
This is the final build of the full cootie. We'll do the legs separate, then the body, add the arms, and of course we get our great costumer dressing him down.
We have half-scale puppets as well, so that when Jharrel, the actor playing Cootie, is in the scene, we have half-scale people so that he appears to be a giant and they just appear to be small people. So the actors and puppets blend to each other as seamlessly as possible.
What's that shit, Felix?
The biggest part of this is trying to get enough performance out of the puppets. The Cootie puppets, they have very basic function. There's a turning of a head. His body has some turn in him. He has rod-operated arms for big gross movements.
He is fully flexible, right? So he can move. We can puppeteer elements of him, all depending on what they want to get in the shot. Back there, there's Chris and Mitch, who are able to move the wrists and the fingers and grasp. And so you can get a real tangible interaction of what that full-size character would be doing with other characters in the shot.
What's going on with your boy, man? You can't say excuse me?
I'm very sorry. It's socially unacceptable, bro.
Grab your mask, Felix.
We try to keep the puppets as realistic as possible.
This is a foam rubber arm. We've punched hair into it. We've done nails on him, individual hard fingernails on this.
His fingers feel like fingers, and his skin feels like skin.
It was very important that we replicate every aspect of Jharrel.
But then when I looked and I really started to stare, I started to trip my mind out, because if I look long enough, I see myself so much.
So we will scan her, do careful measurements, and then just make sure her proportions, her skin color, her hair is all the right tone for what we're doing. She also has these punched eyelashes, right? So they're individual eyelashes punched in there.
Like, there's no detail that's, like, not perfect. I'm blown away. Like, even the hair, it's so cool.
We're always very careful with them because they're just really miniature versions of the actor. And so we treat them the same way we treat the actor, although we wouldn't put the actor in a small box on our truck as often.
I've never...
I know.
I just don't want to hurt you.
Don't worry. We won't.
This was the baby Cootie puppet, and it's meant to play so that Carmen, who plays La Francine, can actually stick her arm in here and actually move the baby head.
Cootie. That's your name, baby.
I don't know any other show that employed as many puppeteers as we did.
If we're all doing our job, I think they won't question what the effect is. I think they'll just be taken by the story, and that's really the goal of good effects, is to serve the story in the end. And I think that's what we're doing.